Kayla Jean on her swing, no matter the weather. You guys, we love snow in our house anyway, but I don't know if you can tell. It is so white, and it started snowing 3 days ago, but I just think it looks so pretty. Maybe it's like a Narnia feel or something, but other than the few tree limbs that have fallen places and maybe made some power outages. I mean, there are some downfalls, but overall, like, we love snow, and it just makes us so happy. We've woken up every morning and we look out the window. Today is Monday. It started Friday, then took a little bit of break, kept going all day Saturday night, and apparently most of you can relate to this because like 2/3 of the United States was getting snowed in the same time we were. So no matter the weather, Kayla Jean on her swing. Thank you, my sister, for leaving her pink galoshes here. I borrowed them just for a little bit because my other snow boots might still be a little wet from playing in the snow. Which is what I want to talk about. I think there's this dread sometimes around snow and, like, you know, the whole phenomena around the grocery store. In fact, on Friday, I went to the grocery store just to get a few things because the Chiefs were playing on Saturday and they won. And we're having some people over, and so I had to get a few things for that. And I do most of my normal grocery shopping on Monday, about to go right after this. And I just had to grab a few things, and I knew that the weather was coming really bad, and I forgot about that, and I just thought, like, the grocery store was ridiculously packed because of the Chiefs game, that people were getting ready for the football game and parties, and I was crashing into other carts. Like, it was so nuts, and it didn't occur to me until I got in the car and I called my dad, and he said something about, oh, were the stores really crowded and bad because of the snow? And I was like, yes, yes, they were. That's what was happening. And so there's this crazy, like, freak out, you know, people prepare, like, you prepare to be stuck inside. And I think that's really what we love about the snow. My husband and I have been talking that I got to stay warm because it's cold out here. You know, there's this rest that comes along with it, that, you know, it can be really treacherous. And I think that's also the beauty, like, that it was the weekend. And so we got an extra amount of rest. It wasn't like anybody had to drive to work and you were dealing with all of that mess. Like, we had the chance to, like, be inside and be cozy, and snow really forces you to rest. It cancels things. We had church canceled yesterday, and so we had this whole extra family day that was just really beautiful. And so as we were talking, like, there are a lot of blessings in the snow. Like, there can be inconveniences as well, but it forces you to rest and just gives you extra time. And I love that about it, as well as, like, there's this invitation to play. And so while normally when you're stuck inside for large amounts of time, like with small children even, it can be like this, like, so much, but there's this invitation to, like, this new kind of playing. Like, we had so much fun playing in the snow for 2 days, and just a lot of laughter and really good memories, and I think it's so fun. And so I think the question that it makes me think of is, like, what are the inconveniences in our life that we think of as inconveniences without questioning, like, what the lesson is in that? Is the Lord trying to teach me something, or is there a provision of rest in this really hard season? Or what is the question? Like, what is it that we're supposed to be learning, or maybe not even just learning as much as it is accepting a blessing that we didn't understand because it was disguised in a different way? Because I know people feel really strongly about snow and don't like it for certain reasons, which I get, but there's also, like, a ton of blessings that come along with it, and I think that's transferable to so many areas of our lives. And so yeah, I think that's an important question to ask. But I also would love to know, again, because I think this pertains to 2/3 of the United States, what are some fun things you did in the snow this weekend? Did you get to rest from things and get excused from something, or did you get to experience something really fun because of the snow? So I'd love to hear from you. I hope the snow was as much of a blessing for you guys as it was for us.